Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? Sorry, I've been futzing with my hair for like ever and like I just can't make it look right. So, there we go. um, I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to cover in this video and I know I've gained weight for anyone who wants to say that. It's fine, whatever. Um, and the first thing I wanted to address was like comments. Okay, I don't respond to all comments, and sometimes it takes me a little while before I respond to comments. But okay, like I'm totally lazy, in case you can't tell. And like usually after like 4 to 5 comments, they make me start entering the captcha. So then I just stop and I come back like later and respond to more comments. Once they make me start entering the captcha, I'm just like, whatever, I'm done. um, so yeah, that's why I don't always respond to a lot of comments, but I try to address comments sometimes in videos. Like, also, I want to say, you know, if anybody has any questions for any topics, totally feel free to ask. No stupid questions or wait, like how much do you weigh questions. Because I know I will get a few of those from those guys and stuff. And what I mean by stupid questions is I get questions and emails and stuff about my digestion and my bowel movements and stuff like that. Because guys are freaking gross. I never get girls asking me that stuff, which is why I'm stereotyping. Being in fetish work, can't help but stereotype guys. I feel like I'm doomed to be single forever because of it. Anyway, so feel free to ask me questions. And I want to know what you guys think of that whole AF Finch the Homeless thing going on. Like, I've heard different opinions, like, oh, it's exploiting the homeless, which I don't think it is. I think like they're trying to prove a point because Anna doesn't want homeless people to wear their clothes. So they're like, hey, let's give the clothes to the homeless. And yes, he is trying to make a viral video. Yes, okay. And it did go viral. So, but, oh my god, that's dusty. New Mexico. You can like dust something and the day later it's full of dust. I need to like rearrange stuff. What I was going to say is, sorry, I was looking because I want to do different things with my room. Like, I don't know, I have a lot on my mind. Okay, so I want to possibly, I don't know where I would get some ANF for cheap. But like, I'm gonna look online and see if I can find any used on eBay cheap, which is probably impossible. But I totally want to make like ANF, like restructure it to like be a tank top and wear it. But anyways, like ANF for fat girls. Anyways, but only with like used ANF, and it would be awesome. Like totally like take pictures and post it on the internet, and if I could start that, I would. Somebody should get on it. If you know anybody with some ANF they don't want, or you got a car, or you get out of the house more than I do, go to the Goodwill. If you're good with sewing, you know, make some sexy ANF clothes, reconstruct them, you know, make it into a tank top, a halter, skirt, whatever. Fucking post pictures. And if you do, I don't go on Twitter or Instagram or anything a lot. I don't even think I'm on Instagram, but I will join to see your pictures and help promote them. It was just a thought that I had, and I totally wish I could do something with it. I just don't have it in me to go around to all the thrift stores and search for ANF, because I think I would freak out. The last time I went to the grocery store, I had a panic attack because it's been so long since I've been around that many people. So, and then I took a cab to the bank the other day, and that was like $15, and the bank is like a half a mile away. Um, so, well, I did stop at 7-Eleven, and that took forever too. Because the cashier lady was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, really? Meter's running. But yeah, she wasn't blabbing to me. She was blabbing to the people in front of me and behind me, and it's like a whole conversation going on about Mother's Day. And Mother's Day was like Sunday, and it was Monday, but whatever. I don't know, when I'm in public, people talking around me makes me uncomfortable. Like, especially if they're talking like over me. I don't know. Not literally, but I don't know. Somebody must know what I mean. So yeah, and like I said, questions if you want, feel free. Trying to get some stuff rolling that isn't me, or even if it is me, at least it's something that, you know, you guys want to hear about me, not just what I feel like rambling about. I do plan on making some private videos. I know I've had questions about my life, that I don't feel I'm not really, I don't know, part of me is uncomfortable in sharing my past because I am worried, okay, like, I don't know, maybe it makes me seem like a bitch, but like when I talk about things from my childhood, I'm like, and I hear people go, oh, I'm so sorry, that stuff annoys me. It doesn't make me feel better because, like, it's my past, it's over with, and I feel very disconnected from it. And it's like, I don't know, I'd much rather people be like, oh, that sucks. You know, no, I'm sorry. I don't know, because I don't want pity. I know people pity me or whatever. And it's just like, I don't do these things for pity. I've always wanted to write a book, but I'm lazy again. And like, I can't form, as you can tell by the way I talk, or the way I speak, the way I speak, I don't have a very good train of thought. So that's always been my problem too. Like, I'm not good at sticking with stuff. I've started writing and then stopped, and it's like I start writing over here and then I'll start writing over there. Sort of like, you know, I'll start writing one paragraph for the beginning and then I'll start writing a paragraph for the ending, and then you get what I'm saying? Like, it's very disjointed and disorganized, and I mean, through all my moving, I've lost a lot of my writing and my artwork from when I used to do that stuff a lot. I have managed to keep all my poetry books and most of my poetry and a couple things that I have published in little underground magazines. So yeah, I mean, I have this one that was published in a newspaper and they totally have typos in it, and it's like, oh, whew. Sorry, it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. But, you know, but I have lost a lot of my stuff. I still have a lot of my stuff. It's kind of half and half, and I said I'd share some poetry eventually too, and I intend to do that. I'm gonna find some rubber bands. My messy dresser drawer I need to clean again. I don't know. I clean stuff, and then like a few days later, it's messy again. I am such a disaster. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on really. I know I have things I need to do. I suck, and I'm sorry. And I do intend on doing I'm trying to see if I can get my friend to give me a ride, but he's proving to be very flaky. And then Pablo didn't come over the other day, but he is coming over Saturday possibly. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I suck. I need to stop being afraid of taking the bus and do things, because I do want to live on my own. And I'm gonna have to do that. Like, and I think if I lived closer to the bus stop, it would be easier, because when I lived with Paul back when I didn't make a lot of videos, when I lived with Paul last July, last August. Okay, when we lived together in July, it was nowhere near the bus stop. But I did actually take the bus like 3 times when we were living there. So, but the thing is, and when I lived with him in August, I took the bus several times. And the bus stop wasn't really close. But here's the difference. Okay, even though it was like on a main street and whatever, this is a really main street too. Here's the difference. Our complex is full of children. And I know that sounds stupid. And walking through that area full of children makes me extremely uncomfortable. I honestly am petrified of children. I know that's bad, because I used to go to school to be a kindergarten teacher before I had my breakdown and all this stuff kicked in. And yeah. Children make me incredibly uncomfortable, which is going to make the 2 weeks that my roommate comes back horrible for me, because she's bringing her friend who has like a 4-year-old daughter, and I'm probably going to keep myself locked in my bedroom for those 2 weeks. I'm dreading it, to be honest. I am like petrified. And the thing is, like, kids love me. I mean, honestly, they do. Like, I have a friend, when we were in Seattle, I stayed with her, and her daughter adored me, and I gave her, like, all my stickers and all my little miniature little ponies, and all my crayons and stuff, because when we were on the road, I just didn't have room for it all, and I didn't know when I was going to be settling down. So, you know, I was like, I wanted it to be used, and plus Paul thought it was kind of childish. I don't know. So, yeah, I like totally gave them all to her, and plus I needed more room in the car for like important stuff. I mean, we were living in the car at the time, so, I don't know, like, but yeah, it was like, oh my god, she thought I was awesome. So, yeah, we spent a lot of time together, and after I got to know her, it wasn't so horrible, but I was still nervous to be around her, and I don't know why I do know why it makes me nervous to be around children. I don't know, children make me extremely nervous. Like, it's kind of like the Daisy thing. I'm afraid I'm gonna accidentally hurt them, and like, not, like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna accidentally open the door and let them run out of the house and get hit by a car. So, yeah, I know that's not gonna happen, but still, I'm just so afraid to do something wrong. Like, say something wrong or accidentally hurt them, or and I have these thoughts in my head, not like horrible thoughts, but like even when I used to like drive my car, okay, for example, when I used to drive, like, okay, like, this is after my breakdown. When I used to drive, I'd always imagine, not like on purpose, but like accidentally losing control and veering into the lane. And if I was on a bridge, I would sit there and I'd be driving and I could see myself driving off the bridge, like accidentally, like losing control of the car and like, I don't know. I have these thoughts like all the time when I go outside. When I'm inside, not so much. When I'm around children, I have thoughts like that too. It's not like I'm imagining myself doing things. I'm imagining myself accidentally doing things. Because I'm such a klutz. And I'm so accident prone. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody could relate to that. And I've rambled for like 16 minutes, so I don't know who got this far. But I don't know if anybody can relate to that, really. Maybe. Maybe some of you. I don't know. So let me know if any of you with anxiety, or even without anxiety, have weird, crazy thoughts like that. Like when you're driving, or just whatever. It's kind of like that movie, those movies, Final Destination, in my head whenever I step out the door. Whenever I step out the front door, I have the movie Final Destination going in my head about my life. Have the bus blowing up, or hitting another bus, or tipping over, some guy coming in and shooting it up. That's what goes on in my head when I go outside. It sucks. It really, really sucks. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this video, because I've made myself look even crazier. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna be making a video for the other channel. Just pay no mind to it. Just, that channel is for picking and poking and whatever. Okay, laters.